Hello, everybody, and welcome to More Than You Ever Wanted to Know about that favorite holiday song, Deck the Halls. The tune actually comes from an old Welsh carol about New Year's Eve rather than Christmas, but as is the case with lots of Western holiday traditions, the English hijacked it for their own merry purposes. Norbert, the Duke of Pudding, had a grand hall that he did indeed deck with boughs of holly at Yuletide. His younger brother, Durbert, the Duke of Gravy, was not to be outdone and built a bigger castle with 2 halls just so he could sing Deck the Halls, plural. But instead of fa la 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 la, he sang neener 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 ha ha ha. But I digress. You may or may not know that I had a double major in college, music theory and linguistics. I was excited when I signed up for a course in Scottish Gaelic, seeing as Scottish blood runs through our veins. However, by the time the course started, there was no one available who could teach or even speak Gaelic, and so they switched us all over to Welsh because, in their words,
it's practically the same thing.
What? Welsh is not anything like Gaelic. They're not even related languages. There are only 3 languages related to Gaelic. They speak Welsh here in Wales, they speak Cornish here in Cornwall, and they speak Breton here in Breton, and they speak Brussels Sproutish here in Brussels. Oh look, here's a flag of Wales. Oh, no, here's the flag of Wales. Welsh is a strange language with 29 letters in their alphabet. I think they might be cheating though, because they count some double consonants as a single letter. Check this out. That crazy Welsh alphabet has no K, Q, V, X, or Z. The letter J was only recently added to the Welsh alphabet, replacing the letter combination DI. And the vowels in the Welsh alphabet are A, E, I, O, U, W, and Y. Here's some more fun with the Welsh alphabet. The single letter F is pronounced V, but a double F is pronounced F. The single letter D is D, but a double D is Th. RH, Hr, DI, J, unless you're using the new alphabet, which does have J, TSI, Ch, and CH, K. And here's my favorite. The single letter L is pronounced ol, but a double L is pronounced sh. This is why Welsh speakers sound like they're lisping. Want to try it? Put your tongue on the roof of your mouth as if you were going to say L, but blow as if you were going to say H. So the name Lloyd, which is a Welsh name, would be called Lloyd in America, but Lloyd in Wales. And for even more double L fun, the last name we pronounce as Llewellyn in America is pronounced Llywelyn in Wales. Fun, huh? So the Welsh alphabet goes like this. And I've digressed again. So, the original New Year's Day carol from Wales was Nos Galan, which means New Year's Eve. It's a lovely song that essentially says, don't be a cold-hearted doofus, and remember that we Welshmen are better than anybody else. I'll help you out with the crazy Welsh pronunciations. For example, this word right here is pronounced eddo. And this word here, Billy. And this word right here, Venethoith. Just follow the bouncing ornament and sing the second line, which shows the pronunciation for people who don't believe in double L's and who don't believe that W is a vowel. Shall we give it a go? Oirwr sy'n mepi gari, la 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 la. Ein Venethoedd yn Wil Cymru, la 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 la. Eddo efau cargen nesaf, la 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 la. Wyliau llawen flwyddyn nesaf, la 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 la. But wait, Welsh history is just the first chapter in the crazy history of Nos Galan, Deck the Halls. There's an American version that was introduced in 1948 with the comic strip Pogo, a possum from Okefenokee Swamp, who was a political philosopher without even trying. If you've heard this famous saying right here, "We have met the enemy and he is us," Pogo said it first. When we Bill and kids were little, Nana and Papa had a record called Songs of the Pogo, and we listened to it over and over until Nana and Papa couldn't stand it anymore. The songs were full of nonsense words and puns, most of which went totally over our heads, and many of which we totally misheard. You should have seen the look on Nana's face when I asked her in all seriousness, "Why doesn't Pogo need his testicle?" Take a listen and see if you hear what we heard way back in the 1960s on this clip.
A Tascadero wheelbarrow someplace in Mexico, Delaware, Ohio, and you don't need the text to go.
Now here's a slightly longer clip with the real words.
From Caravan Diego, Oigo and Oswego, to Willie he go, she go, we go, me go, Pogo. A Tascadero wheelbarrow someplace in Mexico, Delaware, Ohio, and you don't need the text to go. Wheeling West Virginia, with everything that's in ya. Down the line you'll see the shine from Oregon to Caroline.
But once again, I've digressed. My girls grew up learning some of the Pogo lyrics from me. Check out this clip of Mo in that family classic, Martha and Stewart.
What's your favorite Christmas holiday song?
Deck the halls with Boston Charlie, Walla Walla Wash and Kalamazoo.
I hate that song.
Norm is freezing on
Very
that
much.
trolley. Swallow dollar, cauliflower, alligator.
A lot.
Now we do our north. Gay apparel,
But-
follow, rah 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 rah.
That's okay.
Norm is freezing on that trolley.
I don't like that song. Okay, cookies. Big ones with lots of stuff.
And there you have it. Want to sing the whole thing with me?
Deck us all with Boston Charlie, Walla Walla Wash and Kalamazoo. Notice freezing on the trolley, Swallow dollar, cauliflower, alligator. Don't we know archaic barrel, lullaby, lullaby, Louisville Lou. Trolley Molly, don't love Harrow, Bula Bula, Pensacola, Hullabaloo. Barnes, oh, wow, wow's a folly, Polly Wolly, Cracker, and Toodadoo. Donkey Bonnie brays a carol, Antelope, cantaloupe, lope with you. Hunky Dory's pub is Molly, ganging on the wagon, Willie Polly go through. Dizzy seas on melancholy, dibble dabble, scribble scrabble, goof goof goof.
Okay guys, I'm going to digress one more time. Pogo is a possum, and possums are awesome. They're totally immune to rabies, and they crawl up on my deck at night and eat all the slugs off the plants on my porch. The average possum walking through the woods will have about 200 ticks on him at any given time. But possums are constantly grooming themselves and eating ticks as they go, which basically makes them just a hoovering machine sucking up ticks left and right in the forest. Since Pogo is a possum, I think it's only fitting that we play the Screaming Possums version of this song to close everything out. Ready to sing along? Deck the halls with screaming possums. Possums are just really awesome. Eating ticks, not getting rabies. Mamas carry lots of babies. So, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Don't forget to get your parking ticket validated on the way out. And happy Yule, my darlings. Mwah.